Hello, everyone. Good morning from Tokyo, or good morning, early morning from Kiev, and also
Hi.
good evening from Gabi. Where are you now? Are you on the East Coast or West Coast? Where are you now, Gabi?
I'm in Naples, Florida, on the East
You are now in
Coast.
Naples, Florida. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for joining us today. We're gonna talk about episode 2. So Gabby and I, we have a weekly chat about crisis in era pandemic 2020. And Gabby, she will present today topic beautiful man. And at the same time, we have a special guest from Ukraine. It's a Miss Multiverse, Alyona Smirnova. And also she's the founder of one application to you, which she will explain a little bit later. So today is episode 2 and is all about beautiful men. My name is Edward and I'm doing this show together with Gabi in order to talk about love and talk about relationship, to discuss how we can improve relationship and love for all of you guys who are watching now in the live streaming or later in recorded version. Gabi. Hi, Gabi.
Hi, Ed. How are
Hi,
you?
Alyona. It's a
Good.
kind of unique show. We have a 3 different time zone. I'm very exciting, and we are all here like morning, middle of the night, and evening. However, the love is something which connects people, and beautiful men, I think, is something which is women maybe in particular are very curious about. So, Gabby, I will give you, maybe you have some slides for us, so if you can share, and let's go.
Sure. I wanted to, I work with mostly men, so I wanted to, I like to talk about men because I think that in the love world, which is my world as a matchmaker and a love consultant, um, we're oversaturated dissecting and psychologically analyzing and figuring out women and all of that. And I just think in 2020, it's time that we focus on figuring out men, which I've been doing for the last decade on my own. And so now, thanks to it, I'm having the opportunity to present it to a broader spectrum of just my own clientele. So this first slide is just my business as a matchmaker and a love counsel. Um, and then I wanted to also, I always love posting pictures of Ed because you're so hot, which has stimulated the beautiful men episode to begin with. Anyways, like you're just like delicious, and I love you for helping a lot of entrepreneurial women like Alyona and all of the different entrepreneurial women that you have on every week. Um, I just feel like you are a service as a man, as a beautiful man to all of us women. And I love you for that. I
I
wanted
agree.
to, I'm sorry?
I agree with your statement. Thank you, Ed.
Right?
Thank you, girls.
Yeah, you're amazing, Anna. You're amazing. So in 2020, this was a beautiful, this is how I, feel that men think about love. There's multiple directions in which way it can go for them. It has become, all of our love lives are very prominent in how we feel and think about ourselves every single day, whether we're single, dating, committed, married, divorced, whatever, widowed. Um, and for men in particular, this is very accurate of where things are at. But every man's goal in love is to always feel like this. I always feel like a master of love with more beautiful wings than all the other men around them, and in particular for themselves. Men these days get to be professional, cool, quirky, dorky, techie, high class, the jockey, whichever way. And before there was the term metrosexual that described the man that wanted to that feel like avant-garde and cool and sexy, and now that's old school. All men want to feel hot in their own arena of choice. So where all beautiful men are at in our generation, and in particular in 2020 right now, is they have choices for women. They all want love at the end of the road, but they'll take a lot more in between before getting to marriage. The process for women are different. So since I want to educate on what men currently are going through, since I've worked with so many men in the last decade, is there's 3 different stages for them into how they feel about us women. The first one is they can like us as a friend, like us as a coworker, like us as a girlfriend, like us as a wife, and like us in a memory of a widow. I mean, I hate to go there, but it's just a fact because, there are, widows out there. The young people may not be able to relate to that, but they might if they had a death, in high school from a girlfriend, who got car accident, whatever it is. But there's a stage for men towards us women where they like us, which is great. And a lot of the women I work with need to learn to appreciate that man stage of liking us a little bit more, because that gives a platform for it to lead to more. Whereas a lot of women still in 2020 want the love, the marriage, the commitment right away. And for men, it usually starts off in the like phase. Then it can progress into love. It can progress, and all the women definitely, we're always hoping that if we give our time, energy to a man, that we acquire the love stage from them. And for men, there's always just simply a sex stage, which is where most women, even if they're married to a beautiful man, are horrified to be in. Most women never want to be in just the sex phase, guys. I have to tell you, not that you don't already know, but this is just a fact as to where all the beautiful men in 2020 are. They either like us, love us, or just having sex with us. Hopefully not just tolerating us or something like that. I don't go into lower demeanors of energies at all whatsoever. So here we have a man bouncing his own heart on his hand. And a lot of times, whether a man's committed, married, or single, this is how he feels. He's just bouncing his heart as to how he thinks or feels about you or any woman, whether it's somebody in the like phase, his wife in the love stage, or his favorite sex partner in the sex phase. a lot of times it's a lonely road for all beautiful men, because men don't go to brunch the way us women do and talk about their feelings. Or, they might say, yeah, my wife's on my nerves. Or they might say, oh, I'm dating her, she's hot. Or, she's real kinky. But overall, men don't really ever mention, unless asked. Most men don't go around offering the information of what they're going through in their love lives, which is a completely different experience than the women. So a lot of times they are on a highway quite alone when it comes to their love lives. Deep down, all beautiful men, I believe, and this is my personal opinion, want to feel like the lion of their love field as their biggest goal when it comes to love. And this guy, he just, to me, I feel he's mastered. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So he may not be a beautiful man to you, hopefully not to you, Ed, but in appreciation of your respect. But regardless, a beautiful man is one who feels like this guy is feeling in this moment at all times. And us women can really help them with that, assist them, better yet, partner with them. No man really wants a woman's help in anything. And if they need it, they don't feel like this guy does. So, and that's me. And so I am a matchmaker and a love consultant. And please contact me or contact Ed if I can help you in any way, or we can help you in any way. Today we've invited the lovely Alyona, who I'm extremely fond of, because Alyona calls herself Miss Multiverse. So I want to know, Alyona, what is that title about, and what I want you, like, what would I need you for, like, what's going on with you? It's all about you.
Yeah, sure. I will introduce a bit myself. So thank you very much for your presentation. It was very interesting and informative. So about my title, I used to be participant of different beauty pageants, and right now I'm current Miss Multiverse. I won this title in Dominican Republic. As well, I was participant of different TV shows such as Bachelors, so it's somehow connected as well to our topic, and basically that's why I created my game, which I digitized into an app. So before it was a board game, like table game, and after I sold out all samples, I decided that okay, so now I have two ways. The first way is to create manufacture, and the second is to digitize this game into an app. So the app To You Couple game, it's an app for the relationship, for the couples to improve their relations. And as well, it's about self-improvement. So I will say a few words about the principles. So it's 50 steps towards each other. And requirements. What do you need to play? First, you should have a partner. Okay, first you should have a phone, and then you should have the partner with whom you're going to play in this game. And
Does it have to be a lover to play, or like just a friend, or
okay, so
what? Like,
it's game for existing couple, for people who have intention to be together, to create relationship, to improve this relationship, or it can be wife and husband. So it should be existing couple. And
can it be just for fun, or does it have to be for self-improvement?
It should be for self-improvement, but it depends on you as well. So if you are not ready for this, you are not going to the next stage of the game. So the main principle is 50
Well,
steps. So you have steps.
as a couple, it's sold. You're selling it to couples,
Yes,
correct?
to couples or
To
people who like each other. So they like each other, and they both of them, they want to create relationship, but they should start with something. So they can start with the app to improve and build their relationship in the right way, like step by step by step. And both of
what
them, they are
about just have fun, Alyona? I
of
want to just be very clear on the product because I have so many clients, can it be just for fun, or is
what do you
it
mean by fun?
so, just for like a board game, like, is it intense?
No, it's much
You
more.
have a very scientific, psychological,
It's
impressive
it's much more about
creation
self
of the
improvement.
game.
Yeah, I understood your question. No, it's much more about self improvement, and it's about relationship improvement. So you will have fun while you are playing, but it's much more about improve yourself, challenge yourself, and you need to have this willingness to be better than you were yesterday. So it's not gonna be the game for one night. So it's
I
like
have a question. I have a question. So,
yes.
we had the topic. First of all, Gabi, thank you so much for your beautiful presentation about beautiful men. So you really, I think, discover the psychology behind of the beautiful men and what kind of challenges they might face. And that's so true. And a question for you, Alyona, like people who are in any kind of relationship, even if they are married or even they are like starting to be in relationship or they want to be in relationship, like you said self-development, but can you be even more specific? What kind of self-development you are talking here, and is that fun or is that self-development you are reading the books and that's your challenge? So can you give us a little bit more like what is all about? I know people will download the app and they can discover themselves, but if you can share maybe your experience or some of your couples experience, how that actually improve their relationship, their sexual life or whatsoever.
This app first will bring many different exciting emotions, and it will improve your personality, for example. And we are starting from the small to the to big. Okay, so the first you will receive missions, and while you're following the missions, like just to pay a compliment or a kiss in the cheek, it's the first stage of the relationship where you are having fun. It's so nice, it's so sweet. Oh, I like you. And then while you are processing the missions, you and as well, it's not for the one night. So it's mission by mission, and you will need time anyway. While
one night by one night. So you develop
So
it.
the one night standard shouldn't purchase the game. Come on, you don't want to exclude yourself in that. That's often when people are still having fun and playing games. You know what I mean?
So what I mean by self-improvement, sometimes these missions can be challenging, like clean up together, charity missions, and it's not something that you are doing every day in your life, or not everyone is doing this every day in your life. That's why it's not only about romantic, such as dinner, or romantic dinner, or it can be as well sport activities like cycle, jogging. There are many different types of activities which you are going through, and by going through these activities, you are discovering yourself and you are discovering your partner. So you're receiving information, and you know what to do with this information, and how you should act, react, and be communicate with your partner.
Couple evolution.
Yeah, somehow it's like that. Yeah.
And Alyona, if you is this app also can help, let's say, beautiful men who are struggle because of all the problems which Gabi explained before. So how, if you can think how they can use the app and how that will improve their relationship with themselves and with the partner.
Okay, it's not a dating app, so anyway, you will need the partner, and even with beautiful man, or even will be beautiful woman, you can play with them. So I don't have the difference between like gender. Yeah, it's about personalities. It's about two people who are in love, or who like each other and want to bring their relationship into the next level. So the rules are same for beautiful men, beautiful women, beautiful men and women. So just enjoy.
So in your experience,
So
go on, Gabi.
if it's somebody, a couple that met that night, let's say, and they end up alone, they're connecting and they end up alone in one of their apartments or in a hotel. It seems like if they find they have an interest in each other already at that point, they could play the game and start to evolutionize their relationship better, or in some way. It could be appropriate for a couple that just met the first
Yes,
night.
sure, of course. So
Okay.
the only what you need is intention to be with this person. So if you just met and you started, but you already realized that, okay, I would like to build up the next level of relationship with this person. I'm going through the one step to another, from one mission to another, and the first one is very simple, and you can start with this, like just to kiss or pay a compliment or hug and just feel the heartbeat of the person who you are hugging. And that's the first. It's very simple, very clear and cute mission. And the next one, first you need to set the date in the calendar and go through the second mission, from the second to the third. And the further we are going, the hardest the missions are. So it's all about you.
Yeah, we have a man down. Makeup cup. That might be a way to secure a man, actually. There's another date, another gameplay, That's we must connect that, I'm starting to think you're Aphrodite right now instead of Alyona. Like, seriously. I just love all that you've done.
Yeah, it's quite amazing that you developed the tech products, and everything starts, if I understand, offline. So you had this couple game in the papers, and that was like for the workshops. And because of this digitalization, which is all going on, you developed this app. So the app is available, I think, in 2 languages, in English and Russian.
And Russian.
And, available in iOS store and also for people who use
Android.
Yes. So yeah, guys, if you
can I download it right now? Alyona?
Of course, sure. I'm waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me what to do.
We will share the link. The app is TOU, so it's easy to find in. It's actually 2U. It's easy to find in the App Store. And yeah, I'm very curious how this app will actually get the clarity. It's not about that it will only improve your relationship, but maybe it will give you the clarity, are you with the right partner? Because if you cannot execute all these missions, then maybe that's not the best. You don't have to force yourself. I think everything has to be smoothly, because otherwise what's the point?
Exactly.
Gabi, thank you so much. Alyona, thank you so much and all guys who watched this live. So see you next week, same time. Thank you all, Gabi. Of course, this presentation about the beautiful men, it's amazing, and I think we just touched the surface of this topic. And for all of you guys, for women who might think this is something you wanna discuss even more deeper, please be free to contact Gabi or me. We are happy to discuss further. Alyona, thank you so much for presenting your app and for being with us in the early morning.
I think you're brilliant. I'm so excited for me and my boyfriend to
I'm waiting for the
that.
feedback.
It's the most exciting thing I've heard about in a long time in love. Really. And thank you for being so lovely and beautiful on top of it. So thank you.
Thank you, Gabi. It was a pleasure to see you, to meet you, and thank you, Ed, for this amazing interview.
Thank you, guys. And we will send the link of the application, so for people who wants to learn more about the application. And see you guys next week.